Welcome back to HistoriCity Florence. I looked at the free demo a couple of months back, and now this free demo has been updated in a major way. It's not just like a small patch, it's like almost basically a completely new demo. They've been working hard in the background, and you can see it. We have a completely new scenario in terms of the demo. I'm not gonna tell you right away, we're gonna see it together. There's legendary figures, there is legendary also masterpieces and buildings, landmarks that you can build, and much more. And the game has been also quite polished, I would say. It's not perfect yet. I'm going to share my feedback because I know that the developer will look at my video. So I'm going to share my feedback live. But I do think you shouldn't hesitate to check in the video description below if you want to go to the Steam page to download this free demo. Because again, this is free. Okay, let's dive into the new game so I can show you what the game has to offer. We're in Italy during the Renaissance, just outside of Florence, right? And it is week after the Black Death, the Black Plague. So we are tasked with rebuilding, right? We must flourish. Or will perish. You choose. Okay. And again, as I said, this is sort of one of the key things of this demo, that instead of starting from scratch, you have a city or, a small city, but this has been completely destroyed. You can see that many buildings have been destroyed and we're going to have to repair. Okay, and we have a cool tutorial, they show you if you see how to move forward, you can rotate, and all those type of things. We have also a lot of dead people, by the way. Okay, we have at the top over here the season, the time, right? We have at the bottom some of our key elements, like these are objectives. Here we have the desirability, which is really bad right now, -5, because all of these people are dead and broken things, etc. And then lastly, we have our workers to be assigned. You can hover over the mission to see it, and I think it looks well, and I like that you have the very short description here, and then if you hover over it, you can see a bit more. You can see potentially also in the future we can see more kind of context into those missions. But yeah, the goal obviously is to build a mass grave and to start burying our deceased. That makes sense, and if we do this, we're going to get access to a couple of new buildings as well as some resources. Okay, let's take this one out. Let's see a mass grave. We're not going to put it right in the city, but not too far either, because it's a building actually that creates negative desirability, right? So maybe over here. Okay, and we're going to assign some people. Actually, we have right now 4, so let's assign all 4 to this. So all 4 of my workers, they're here, right? They're gathering some wood in the builder's tent, and they're going to try to build this right over here. I can see my wood over here. I have 3. I'm not sure. I guess this person built. Yeah, this person brought all 3, and now this person is building. So while this is happening, let's use my other people to dismantle some of these, right? Because this will give me both some resources, and it will also reduce my desirability, my undesirability. And there is some workers are going slowly but surely. To be honest, I'm not sure why only one is going and what the other ones are doing. Okay, so we have built the mass grave over here. You can have 40 people there, and we need to put a couple of workers. So I'm taking out some workers over here, and let's put them there. We have 4 workers, so let's put 2. And this is the next objective, right? To start burying the deceased. We can increase also the speed at this point. We can use 1, 2, 3 on our keyboard to do that. And it is, they're starting to gather some of the dead, put them in the burial. A grim duty, but it had to be done. Okay, and now mission 2, restore or build a wooden well, build or restore a simple barn, build some wheat fields, and finish burying the deceased. So I think that can be done pretty quickly. So let's get a move on, restore this well over here. You could also build one there if you want, but they're already on the map, but like feels better to just restore them. And yeah, restore also the barn. So the barn is over here, so let's do that. It cost a lot of wood, but they gave us a lot of wood, so we're fine. And then we're gonna want to build some fields after that. So let's see when they've rebuilt it actually. Dismantle also the ones next to the barn. Okay, yeah, the disease. Okay, this is done. 10 out of 10. So now we don't really need to leave many people here. Instead, let's make them workers. So I feel at full speed, it's fine. At low speed, honestly, I feel like everything is taking way too long. But at full speed, it's fine. We're making progress. So there's building here, rebuilding slowly but surely. The animations are not crazy, but to me, in city builders, usually the gameplay loop is more important than the animations. Okay, so it is. We have rebuild the barns, and our builders have discovered a hidden relic. Okay, relics are sacred religious artifacts that can grant powerful blessing when in a church, right? So we can click on this book over here to see the relic. In the future, we'll see also master, artworks, wonders. So all those type of cool things. This is a rank A, remains of Saint Zenobius, significantly boost a single church East service score contribution. Okay, we have nobody working the barn yet, but that's okay, because the key thing first is to build some wheat field. So let's go. We need to build 5. Done. What else? Not much else, so let's accelerate the time again. They are clearing all of this. Now they're starting to build. Perfect. When they'll be finished building, after they take, some wood, we can take 1 out there or 2 out there and put them into the food production. Because if we don't have food, we're gonna be in trouble. But so far we have a bit of food in our town square and we still have some wood in the builder stand, so all good there. And it is. Mission 2, ensuring survival, is done. We have completed that mission, so we've unlocked the logging site, the basic rural house, and 15 of wood. So definitely making our own wood would be great. There's a forest here, another one there, another small one here. So we have quite a bit of wood available. So let's definitely build one, I guess, yeah, it's fine. And maybe we can build a second one right away over here. Or maybe over here, sorry. Thinking... that way should be pretty close to both these forests. Okay, you don't need roads everywhere, but if you do want to build roads, I cannot actually build roads yet. Sorry, my bad. But in the future, we'll be able to, of course, build some, and that increases the speed of people walking on those roads. Okay, so we need to build the logging site and then build or restore 3 houses. So we have 2 houses over here that are fine, and then we have multiple that are that needs to be rebuilt. Or if we want, we can also just build our own one there, for example. But first, yeah, let me see. I think we're gonna take 1 out, put it here. Then we're gonna want some also in the logging site. So let's go. And then it'd be great to have more people, or to have more workers. But this is why you need more houses, because right now I have 0 open slots in my houses. So let's rebuild maybe this one and these 2 here. Let's go crazy. I've already cleaned a big part of the debris on this side, so hopefully the desirability is not too bad. Oh, it's still pretty bad, okay. But it's maybe after I rebuild those 2, it will be okay. We'll see, we'll see. Let's accelerate the time again. But yeah, we've already built logging site, and as soon as one of those houses is built, it'll be fine. You can, if you want, prioritize or deprioritize, different buildings or tasks. So that is pretty cool. And yeah, I didn't, show you too much the graphics, as I said, with the animation on my people. They're not crazy beautiful, but they're not bad either to me. I feel they go well with the theme. And it is. So now we've unlocked the dirt road, right, and the graveyard. Complete the mission, build or restore 4 houses, okay, and attain a stockpile of 20 of wheat. When we're not far, we're already at 18. And then we also have a population mission 1, which is to grow to 20. We have 3 more vacancy after 1 person already joined, so that's great. This was a child, I guess, though, because nobody is working. We don't have 1 more worker. It is 1 more done over here. We have enough wheat, so we're good. Let's complete this mission and move directly to the next, which is to upgrade, right? The houses will upgrade automatically. You can actually see this one is a basic rural one. This one's in a nice rural house, so it's already been upgraded. And it is based on the desirability and things like this. Do they have access to water? Do they have access to food? So those houses are going to upgrade automatically, but then we have many buildings you need to choose when you want to upgrade them, right? Like in most games. So for example, the wooden well over here, to upgrade it, it will refill faster, it will hold more water, but it costs some stone, which we don't have yet, so I can't do that one. I think I can do the barn. Yes, 25 wood, that's a lot. The builders, 20 of wood. Okay, what else? The logging site, maybe. 9 of wood. That's a bit cheaper. Let's do that one, because there's a big forest anyway here. So we do need 9 of wood, but then we'll be able to upgrade it. Okay, we have now 2 workers doing nothing. So let's go. Let's put 1 here and 1 there. And let's continue to also dismantle debris across the map, so that my workers are busy working. We're now at 9 of population, great. And we've earned our first patronage. a master has arrived. This is again one new thing of the demo. I appreciate it. It's a bit like items in Anno 1800, right? We're gonna get special people. Right now I only have one. It is Pietro de Crescenzi. It's a grade C, so not the best, but better than nothing. It will boost crop yields at Witchfield. Okay, so it is. I've selected it, and we can see I'm gonna put him over here, I think. All right, this is the. Sorry, I'm not 100% sure. How do I put him? Is he by default already there, or what? No, he seems. Oh, he's here. Is he walking to the barn now? I think he is. I think he is. Let's see. Okay, he's moving to the barn, and so now those fields, they're gonna be producing more thanks to this guy. I'm not sure how much more, which is, I guess, one thing I would love for them to improve is, for example, over here, it says significantly boost, but okay, so what is significant? Is it 50%? Is it 100? I'd love to see a bit of numbers, and it's the same here. Boost crop yield, okay, but by how much? And in what radius and those type of things? Because I don't really see, yeah, I don't really see those numbers right now. Even here, I don't really see, you know, consumption versus production. I think this is what's missing at this point in the game. Anyway, we have enough wood now to be able to upgrade this logging camp, for example, and it is. Mission completed. We got some more wheat. That's great because I have more and more people. We've unlocked a first wonder, but before, let me put one more working here. So first wonder, it is the Santa Maria del Carmine. Significantly boost your city's religion rating. So we need to build it. Where it is. Ooh, 300 wood, 400 of stone, 500 of money. We have 0 of money. And we have 0 of stone and very little of wood. So we're not ready to build that one. To get some stone, we need to build a simple mine, upgrade to stone well when we have some stone, and have 4 nice rural houses, which again, remember, means need to make sure that these guys over here, the basic rural house, is transformed into a nice rural house. I'm not 100% sure why this one actually did improve, because its desirability is pretty bad. Or maybe it was already like that, but anyway, we need to get it there. You know, you need 9 people to, or you need 9 of food, and we have that. Water, we have that, but you need also desirability of 1. We're at -4, so we need to continue, you know, improving the desirability. I think maybe restoring all of those roads there could help a bit. So let's do that, because there's a lot of roads providing bad desirability here. And we have also some more debris, and there's a well here, all those stuff. So let's work on all of this, and let's also start a mine. So a mine here needs to be on stone. There's some stone here. I don't know if there's others. There's some stone here, there. So there's a few stone deposits, and it needs to be placed on it. So you can see this is red. Now this is green. Okay, this is pretty far, so we may want to have a road in the future here. But the road also costs some wood, and we don't have that much. So let's wait a bit before we do this. Rebuilding, you know, all of this first. Okay, that's working well. Well, we do have a granary there. We may want to restore that too, but it will take some stone, so we don't have that yet. Okay, we still have 6 space, so that's fine. Okay, let's continuously put more people working on everything. I see a lot of debris here. I'm going to take it to get both resources and better desirability. We're slowly but surely getting better over here. Gray is 0. This one is -1. We need to try to get it into the green there. Of course, I'm sure in the future we'll get access, you know, to things that improve desirability, like decorations. But it's a start. It's a start. Okay. What is that? Okay, just some wood lying around. Don't hesitate to tell me in the comments below, you know, your thoughts, but let's continue also moving forward through the mission, so I can show you a bit more. I'm playing again in 3 speed right now, because as I said at the beginning, I feel like in 1 speed, there's not much happening, but in 3 speed, we are making some good progress. The wheat over here is very close to being ready to be taken. I forgot, sorry, my English is going away today. But there it is, we're getting to 100%, so they're gonna take it and then put it into the barn, where we have a reserves of 25 right now, like maximum 25. I could put a few more fields, to be honest. Let's go. Build them. Everything else has been... Oh, what's going on here? There's a lack of storage. Yeah, there's tons of wood here. Okay, so somebody needs to take it and bring it here. Not too sure who. Why nobody is doing that? Please do it. Otherwise they stop working, you know, it's not great. It's not great. Okay, let's put one more here too. So this way we're producing a lot of food because we don't want to get into negative. We should be starting this one, yeah, with the next workers as soon as we get a few more workers. Let's put one already done. Okay, we still have 2 space vacancies, but I think there's a few houses that can still be rebuilt. So let's go rebuild. And you can see this one was already, I think it was already a nice house. So if you rebuild this one, it probably becomes directly a nice one. Okay, so yeah, let's actually rebuild them all while we're here. Yeah, I'm having fun. I'm having fun. This is the church. I'm guessing, yeah, it costs a lot. We're not ready for it yet. Let me move a bit forward and I'll see you in a sec. Okay, so we've completed mission of population 1. We've reached 22 to be precise. So we need to be careful, of course, to have enough food. Right now my food is okay-ish. I think I'm gonna want to upgrade this barn into the next level and have more workers here. We do have quite a few people working. We've completed, taking out all of the debris, rebuilding everything. We've also built a road to the stone here, so that's good. Complete the mission, we get a lot of new stuff. Next one is to get to 40, but first let's finish this, right? Which is, they tell us to upgrade one of the wooden well to stone one, which will not only just improve the production of this, but I think it will also help with our desirability. If we look here, we have a lot of houses that are actually at 0. And so if the desirability increases, I think it will push them into the positive, where they will then be able, to upgrade to a nice house. So let's upgrade that one, and here it is. Immediately you can see this one has been upgraded to a nice rural, and same for the ones next to it. So that's great. That is great. Let's complete this mission, unlock many new things, as you can see. Okay, mission 7. Rite of passage. Your population has reached a size where your citizens now expect a public observance of Easter at the beginning of every spring. To complete this mission, you'll need to do a celebration level for Easter service. Okay, so you can see it over here. Easter service, we can say a small one, a big one, or a very big one, and it costs, obviously more resources, which is bread and also wine, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, we're gonna need to do that, but that requires us, to actually first make some wine. This will require us also, here it is, the old vineyards, right? So we're gonna need that. This probably will require us also to rebuild build a bakery, transform a wheat into bread, right? So that's a critical one. So yeah, let's start building or upgrading the barn first. There it is, done. So that used most of my wood, but at least we have now a huge barn here where we can place also some wine. So let's go. And I'm gonna place a bit more wheat just to make sure we make enough food for my growing population. We could also potentially do a pasture, right? But we will see that I think later. Right now, I'm not ready for that. One thing I'm a bit worried is here we've cut most of that forest, and here we've cut basically all of that forest. So soon I think that person is going to tell us they don't have any trees left. So we're going to need, I think, another tree cutter over here. Let's go. Let's build a small road because it's pretty far. Okay, good. We're also pretty far from being able to do that Santa Maria. So let's focus, on this first, which will require the wine. Okay, we're building the wine, that's fine, but also the bread. So the bread, where was it again? Here. We need this 15 wood we don't have, 20 stone we don't have, but hopefully we'll get it soon enough. And let's build it. It's a good question. So the bread is here, so maybe over there. We can go like this. Okay, I still have 12 vacancies, so that's fine, but I feel like this is a good place for a new house in the future. Let's have more people working here. We're gonna want some people working in the wood here soon. Actually, for now, let's put everybody that we have. Okay, so yeah, they're working. We don't have a lot of wood, so I think this is important to be prioritized so we can cut more wood. What else? Not much else, so let me just move a bit forward and I'll see you in a sec. It is, ladies and gents, a few minutes later and our town is slowly but surely growing. First of all, the barn over here has been upgraded to the max level. It is now a superior barn where 16 people can walk. You can have quite a lot, of reserves, and you have a lot of fields. So I've increased my field by a lot to make sure my people didn't have famine. We've also added a couple of vineyards to start making some grapes, and then we're transforming both of these. And we have the bakery over here to transform the wheat into bread, and we have here the simple winery to transform the grape into wine. I think we're going to make our first wine in a second there. I have also clicked here on the celebration level 1, which means I need 10 bread. I've already made 6, and we need 7 wine. I think we're making the first one now as we speak, as I said. So that should come soon. And one small feedback again to the developer is, I think this is great, but the problem is, I would actually want to see this, but I can't move it. I would love to, for example, being able to drag it, put it over here, or to have at least a UI here that says, how much do I have? 10 out of 10 and 0 out of 7, because I don't want to keep that in the middle of my screen, but at the same time I want to be able to see my progress here, right? So anyway, I think we should be making some wine soon, hopefully. We have a lot of wood, right? Wood is full, so that's great. Stone working fine. I have rebuilt also over here this granary, where we can store a lot of the wheat. And yeah, basically for the wood, the key thing is to make sure that you don't have too many people working on a small forest. Otherwise, you're going to cut the whole forest and it's going to take a long time for it to regrow. But slowly but surely it does regrow. So that is fine. That's why I have 1, 1, and 1 basically working. Okay. We need 1 more person for population milestone level 2. So I think that's, we actually have upgraded this one into a luxurious rural house. I think basically they drank some wine and so they're very happy. Because luxury, oh no, maybe they took some bread. Maybe they took some bread. Either bread or wine made them become luxury. I did also build a small plaza over here, which improved nicely my desirability here, as you can see. And so that should get me actually to 40 people. So let's not build another house for now. Let's just wait. I do feel like maybe I need another bakery because, I have tons of wheat, but I don't have a lot of bread, actually. I mean, it's slowly but surely increasing, but not quickly. Similarly over here, I don't know why it's taking so long just to make some wine, unless my people are drinking it without telling me. Let's take one out there. Okay. And then that goes back to my feedback earlier where I would love to have a bit of a, statistic menu somewhere where I can see, okay, what is my production rate versus consumption rate? But we did finish the population milestone level 2, so that's great. We've unlocked the granary, cobblestone road, and large plaza. Let's complete this mission. Next one is 60. It's going to take us a second to get there, but we can try. We can try. How are we doing? We still haven't delivered any wine. That is strange. That is strange. Now I have 3 people walking there, so hopefully they will be doing that. And we do have quite a bit of grapes, in storage, so that's fine. Maybe we should build a graveyard to transform, exhume bodies from the mass grave and give them a proper burial. But as you can see, it still has a fairly negative, desirability, but a lot less than that one. So that's something at least. Maybe we put it here, and then I'll put a road. Doesn't have to be a fast one. Oh, there's a lot of trees in the way. Okay. So they can build that one. What else? Can rebuild the church. Yeah, we have the resources, so let's rebuild the church. Oh, 10% of all good produced will be delivered to the church. Yeah, okay. Not great, but it's important, of course, for the future development. Ah, they're all going here for a celebration, I'm guessing, right? No, they're not. We still have no wine. What are they doing? Yeah, the church square is hosting the Easter service, but I didn't have wine, no? No, I guess we did send some wine. And so we finished mission 7. We got access to the artist workshop to create some statues and the fountain, which improved the desirability. That is great. We need to try to have 8 luxurious rural houses, similar to that one, right? Which I think definitely requires us to improve our desirability a bit. Right, a bit of desirability, but mostly I think it will require us to have just more luxury goods. If you look over here, it requires a luxury food and it doesn't have one. I think that's the problem. I did see we had over here this, where was it? Yeah, here we have a basic market, which will stock bread, mutton, wine, olive oil, and clothing for easier pickup by each of the house. So it feels like maybe something we should have there. And then while we are at it, maybe let's put one house here. Okay. So let's go a bit more the town and I'll see you in a sec. I played the demo for at least 1 more hour and I haven't been on it yet, which I guess is a good sign. It does mean also I think my previous point of the speed maybe is not fully right. But anyway, let me show you the city because it has grown a lot. We have done a lot. We've reached 151 of population. I have not one, but 2 churches. We have multiple plaza, large plaza over here, 2 small ones. We have some fountains and we have all of the productions going. I mean, look at those numbers. We have statues, clothing, mutton meat, basically, olive oil, wine, and all the other ones. And we are even making money now. We are both taxing our people and exporting and importing some goods, as you can see over here. So yeah, I've basically, used all of the buildings, as you can see everywhere, except the Santa Maria del Carmine, because it's 300 wood, 400 stones, and 500 of money. The hard one there is the 400 of stones, to be honest. And it basically means I need to build 4 of these builders hut fully upgraded, because each of them is taking as a storage of 100 of stone plus waiting for that stone to be done. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do that. There's also a mission 9. I don't know if it's the last one or not, but basically we need to upgrade some of our houses into apartments, and to do this you actually need to make 2 by 2 blocks. So there is 4 houses next to each other. That makes a 2 by 2 block. When you look at it, you're going to see, yes, is in a 2 by 2 block. Yes, so that is fine. You also need 75% of religious rating. That is not easy, but we just got there. Then you need high desirability, high occupancy, and of course, food and thirst, and also 2 types of luxury good. And I don't know why, I'm making a lot of wine, a lot of olives, making a lot of clothing. I have 10 people working in my market over here, but I don't seem to get there. I don't know if my production is not high enough or what, but yeah, I'm not getting there. So I haven't been able to upgrade them into an apartment, but I have done everything else, right? So we have now 3 barns fully upgraded, 2 for wheat, because that's really important to get a lot of food, and then 1 that is over here that is both olive oil and vineyards. And then we have a couple of those pastures, which are where you put the mutton, the sheep, right? And they're giving you wool, and they also give you meat when you kill them from time to time. So we have a few there. What else? We have all of the productions, right? We have over here the winery that is upgraded to the maximum level. We have a second one over here. Similarly, we have 2 olive press that are upgraded to the maximum level. We have the bakery that's upgraded to the max level. We have over here artist workshop to make some statues. We have over here the tailor shop to make some clothes. We have 2 of these tax offices, because look at this, they cover a certain area. Basically, this tax office covers these houses, and that tax office covers those houses over here. And then the church. So the church is actually a nice rural church. It's not the highest level one, because every time I click on upgrade there, the resource disappears, but the church is not upgraded. So there is a small bug over here. And the reason I wanted to upgrade it is, of course, the higher the church level, the more benefit you get. But it's also because you have a capacity. So this nice rural church has a capacity of 100 congregants. I have 150 people, right? So that's why I wanted a second one over here. And yeah, we have a graveyard over here where we put all of our people that were there at the beginning. And I think I've covered it all, as you can see. Now, this is not the super optimized city. If I were to restart, I would optimize it a bit better. But it is working well. I have definitely, as you can see, enough bread. I always have a bit of wine and a bit of olive oil, but not enough, I guess. That's the problem. I don't have enough for them to get to the maximum here. So yeah, I'm really keen to see where they go from here. As I said, for me, there's 2 main problems right now. The first one is the speed. Like playing in 1 speed, nothing happens. You have to play in 3 speeds most of the time to really get going. And then the second problem is I really would enjoy a bit more of numbers. Numbers both in terms of, a statistic menu, like what is my production versus my consumption, and also numbers in terms of, things like the masters over here, like boost crop yield. Okay, boost, but by how much, right? Or even for the relics, significantly boost a single church. Is there service? Yes, but by how much? So a bit more numbers, I think, would be something I would enjoy. I know some people don't like that, but I would enjoy this. And of course, keen to see also how they go in terms of, okay, will there be a campaign, sandbox, all those type of things. But yeah, I think it's a great update from the first demo we got. I'm hoping to see more. Don't hesitate to put in the comments below any feedback that you have for the developers, because again, they will be watching this video. Smash like button, and I hope to see you next time.